I was 20 years of age, had been living in a cage, confined to my little nation, wanting global domination. So I studied the ways of Stalin, Pol Pot, Mussolini and Mao, hatched up this plan, holding out for a crisis like now. By invitation, members only, couldn't do this alone. Even for me, an entire globe would be too much to own. Greed, power and stealth, they the bedrock of all my ambition. I just scoff the ideals of transparency without remorse or contrition. I rig up a story, being master of spin, colluding with giants so a rule can begin. I'm only concerned with growing my wealth through greed, power and stealth. So now me and my cabal, namely et al., need to build the new foundations via leaders of all nations. It is them that I indoctrinate, some I pay a bit more, but where they cannot be seduced, I will close the fiscal door. We like to gather each year. I also teach them through my school public obedience, relations, and of course, martial rule. Greed, power and stealth, they the bedrock of all my ambition. I just scoff the ideals of democracy without remorse or contrition. The freedoms you had, you will now have to buy. Conspired with your leaders on whom I rely, 'cause I'm only concerned with growing my wealth through greed, power and stealth. I've a soft spot for control. It plays a most important role as I herd the population to the cusp of my creation. It's a design for the future, for which I've been ordained. As I mount my greatest challenge, some may feel they've been restrained. Do not think that I am cruel, as I will hand them their rewards if they do as they are told and oblige the overlords. Greed, power and stealth, they the bedrock of all my ambition. I embrace the ideals of autocracy, adopt them into my mission. I spew out the orders and sometimes cajole. In lockstep they follow the central control, as I'm only concerned with growing my wealth through greed, power and stealth. Breaking news, I wish to tell that both me and my cartel have embraced the cyber platforms as surveillance for our reforms. Where all is smart and connected, it becomes nature's new deal, with an interface to this world neither imagined nor real. The climax of achievement, a remodeled society. My fantasy, the human, the upgraded variety. Greed, power and stealth, they the bedrock of all my ambition. I embrace the ideals of technocracy, adopt them into my mission. My will to be built on the Internet of Things, and we'll be anointed your lordly kings, as I'm only concerned with growing my wealth through greed, power and stealth. stealth. I am in my twilight years, have been burdened by some fears. There's a novel vaccination with so little information. So I call on my dear friends, Mr. Bates and Mr. Grouchy, under guise they give me saline, so my prick is not so ouchy. There is so much more I wish to share, but my story is long. Despite my best efforts, it cannot fit into just one song. Till next time, folks.